Rourke hadn't meant to fall asleep at the communication console, the hard surface of the control panel made for poor accommodations, but after sending Earth their transmission and ordering the colony-wide announcement prepared for morning, exhaustion had finally claimed him. His body slumped forward in the chair, head resting on folded arms beside the monitoring equipment that continued its vigilant watch of the stars. The sharp, insistent beeping of an incoming transmission jolted him awake. For a moment, disorientation clouded his mind. The unfamiliar angle of light through the windows, the stiffness in his neck, the blinking console before him. Then reality snapped back into focus. The communication array. Earth. The transmission they had sent hours ago. The console continued its alert, indicating a priority message on the emergency channel. Rourke straightened, wincing as his spine protested, and activated the receiver. His fingers moved with practiced efficiency despite his fatigue, decrypting the incoming signal. A voice filled the communication center, clear, strong, unmistakably human, and undeniably from Earth. Colonial Fleet Vanguard, this is Earth Command Actual. We are receiving you. Repeat, we are receiving you. Signal confirmed and authenticated. Rourke's breath caught in his throat. Even after discovering Earth's survival, hearing a direct response, knowing they had received Vanguard's transmission and replied specifically to them, struck him with unexpected force. The message continued, the voice tinged with barely contained emotion. Colonial Expedition, we feared the worst when communication ceased 7 months ago. All tracking indicated successful planetary approach, but without confirmation, your signal is the best news Earth has received since surviving the CME. Rourke reached for the transmitter, then paused, reminding himself that real-time conversation was impossible given the distance. He would need to be patient to listen to the complete message before responding. Your report of successful planetfall and colony establishment exceeds all mission parameters. 17 months ahead of projected timeline for 4 sustainable settlements. Remarkable achievement under any circumstances. We noted your report about the Odyssey's loss with deep regret, but commend the rescue operation that saved so many lives. The voice paused, its tone shifting to something more somber. We've reviewed your preliminary report regarding the Paradise Protocol and Captain Way's actions. Most troubling. Earth Command never authorized such measures. While we understand the extraordinary circumstances created by the communication failure, the deliberate choice to maintain this deception rather than repair equipment is deeply concerning. Another pause, longer this time. Be advised, full records of all Earth transmissions since the CME are being compiled and will be transmitted on secure channel within 12 hours. These will confirm continuous operation and recovery efforts, which have now reached Phase 3. Global power systems are at 78% capacity. Agricultural production has stabilized, and reconstruction of major population centers continues ahead of schedule. Rourke listened intently, absorbing every detail. Earth wasn't just surviving, it was recovering, rebuilding. We are celebrating here, Captain Rourke. Your signal has spread across what remains of our global networks. People are gathering in reconstruction zones, in community centers, wherever news can be shared. The colonial mission's success was never just about expansion. It was insurance for humanity's survival. Knowing you're out there, thriving on a new world, it matters more than you can know. The voice cracked slightly, professionalism giving way momentarily to raw emotion. Command structure updates will follow, but for now, well done, Colonial Fleet. Well done, Captain. Earth stands with you. We are still here, and now we know you are too. Earth Command, out. The transmission ended, leaving Rourke alone in the silent communication center, the weight of connection settling over him. Earth was thriving, recovering, celebrating their survival. He allowed himself a moment, just one, to absorb the enormity of what had just happened. Then, military discipline reasserted itself. There was work to do. He activated the internal communication system. This is Captain Rourke. I need Dr. Karras, Technical Specialist Douglas, Captain Duvall, Major Elliott and Lieutenant Walsh at the communications center immediately. We've received Earth's response. While waiting for his team to arrive, Rourke began organizing the transmission data, extracting key information for immediate distribution. The colonists deserved to know, not just that Earth had survived, but that it was recovering, that the connection had been re-established. After yesterday's revelation about Way's deception, this would be the bomb they desperately needed. Major Elliott arrived first, still moving with the slight stiffness of someone recovering from serious injury, but his eyes were alert and focused. "Is it confirmed, sir?" he asked, his weathered face tight with anticipation. "It is, Major." Earth responded. "They're alive and rebuilding." A rare, genuine smile broke across Elliott's face. "Damn good news, Captain, the kind worth fighting for." Geo Duval entered next, still fastening his uniform jacket as he arrived. "Is it true?" he asked without preamble. "They responded already?" Rourke nodded, gesturing to the console. "Full acknowledgement and confirmation. Earth not only survived the CME, but is well into recovery. They're celebrating our survival as much as we're celebrating theirs." Geo's expression shifted between disbelief and hope. "My mother never got to know," he said quietly. "She suspected something wasn't right," Rourke reminded him. "She died trying to uncover the truth. There's honor in that." The others arrived in quick succession. Karras, looking remarkably put together despite the early hour, Douglas with equipment already in hand, Lieutenant Walsh bringing up the rear with the practiced alertness of a security officer. "Play it for them," Rourke instructed Douglas, and they listened together as Earth's message repeated. With each word, the atmosphere in the room transformed, tension giving way to something like wonder. When it finished, Karras was the first to speak. "They never authorized the Paradise Protocol. Way and the others acted entirely on their own initiative. Based on incomplete information they chose not to verify," Rourke added. "Information that led to 27 unnecessary deaths. And 3 executions." Geo noted grimly. Walsh, who had lost 2 of his security team during the assault on Outpost Alpha, straightened his shoulders. "With respect, Captain, those executions were justified. We now know Way and his people deliberately chose not to repair equipment that could have verified Earth's status. They saw an opportunity to seize power and took it." "Custer's luck finally worked in our favor," Elliott added, using his old nickname without irony. "If we hadn't fought back, who knows how long their deception would have continued." Rourke nodded his agreement. Way and his conspirators had made deliberate choices that cost lives. The revelation that Earth had survived didn't change the nature of their crimes, only the tragic irony of their underlying assumption. "What now, Captain?" Douglas asked. Rourke straightened, decision already made. "Now we tell everyone, immediately. The colony-wide announcement I ordered prepared will be updated with this new information and broadcast within the hour." "The full truth?" Karras asked. "Including that Earth never authorized Way's actions?" "The full truth," Rourke confirmed. "No more withholding information, no matter how uncomfortable. That's what got us into this situation in the first place." As the team mobilized to prepare the announcement, Rourke returned to the communication console to draft a proper response to Earth. There was so much to tell them about Solace, the battle for the planet, the Odyssey crash, the integration of the colonies, about loss and resilience and the determination to build something lasting on this new world. Outside the communication center's windows, dawn was breaking over Vanguard Colony. Lights were coming on in residential sections as people began their day, unaware that everything had changed once again. Soon they would learn that they weren't humanity's last remnant after all, that Earth endured, that the connection remained. It wouldn't erase what had happened. Nothing could bring back those who had died in the conflict over Way's deception. Nothing could undo the executions carried out in the name of justice. But it offered something precious nonetheless: context, understanding, and the knowledge that they were not alone among the stars. As he composed Earth's message, Rourke allowed himself a rare moment of genuine optimism. The Paradise Protocol had been built on lies, but the paradise they were creating here could now be built on truth, however complicated, however difficult. And sometimes, as today had proven, the truth brought unexpected joy. Earth Command, this is Colonial Expedition Vanguard. Message received and acknowledged. We stand ready to resume regular communication protocols. And Earth, it's good to hear your voice again. We have quite a story to tell you. Thank you so much for listening to this story. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave it a like and to subscribe if you'd like to see more. Feel free to comment and share it as well. With all that said, go on and check out the video in the top left. I think you might like it.